Nebraska gave me a second chance at life, so I thought, why not come to Nebraska and continue my story? I always saw track and field in high school as a means to better my life because I knew the only way I was going to be able to go to college is if I got a scholarship because my parents couldn't afford it, I couldn't afford it. So I knew that I had to be great in order to achieve great things. So when I was 12 years old, what really stuck out to me in my memory from Hurricane Katrina was having to leave our home. I ended up in 3 different schools. I did not know how to read or write when I was 12 years old. I was reading and writing on a first grade level. Instead of learning, the teachers would try to figure out more about the hurricane and what it was like.
August 29, 2005 would change the life of Tierra Williams and her family forever. Williams and her family were living in New Orleans, Louisiana, a city that sits 6 feet below sea level, making it highly susceptible to flooding. People were trapped in a hurricane that would make landfall as a Category 3 storm. The aftermath left everyone vulnerable. 80% of the city was underwater. Over $100 billion in damage was caused, and more than 600,000 households in the region were displaced. Among the displaced was Tierra's family.
The reason my mom ultimately went to FEMA was to find my dad, and for a while we thought that we lost him because there was no way to get a hold of him. And she also went there to be relocated. So when she went there, there's a lady in front of her, and the lady was like, oh, we got Nebraska. There's a Berean church that offered to pay for 6 months rent. They gave us a car, they gave us clothes, they pretty much provided us a pretty decent life for at least 6 months. We hopped on a plane, they paid for our plane tickets. We landed in Omaha, Nebraska, and life started after that. The biggest thing that I had to overcome was identity because I was an African American girl going into a community that was all white. Before then, I had never seen a white person a day in my life other than the television. How I got involved with track and field, I was in the 7th grade and my parents, we kind of just moved here and my mom was like, you need to make friends. I really did not like it, and about middle school, I actually started to take it semi-serious. Then I found triple jump, and I didn't really start liking track until about my junior year in college.
Tierra continued from right where she left off in high school. She had a season best 20-foot, 7-inch long jump as a freshman, the best mark for a Husker that year. Sophomore year yielded her a 4th place finish in the long jump at the Big Ten Indoor Championships and a spot as a second-team All-American in the long jump after finishing 9th at the NCAA Outdoor Championships. Tierra's junior year gave her hardware, Big Ten titles for the long jump and triple jump for indoor and outdoor, 5th in the triple jump at the NCAA Outdoor Championships to earn first-team All-American honors with a smorgasbord of other outstanding performances. Her senior year brought more podium finishes at the Big Ten Indoor and Outdoor Championships, and she was selected as the Huskers Female Student Athlete of the Year for 2016-2017.
It's my privilege to announce the 2017 Female Student Athlete of the Year. And the winner is Tierra Williams.
My emotions when I won Student Athlete of the Year was first disbelief. I didn't get out of my chair when they called my name. I just kind of sat there because, I was like, oh my God. So I got up and I honestly, it was just a million emotions flooded over. I cannot believe I'm standing on this stage after everything I've ever been through in my life. What I would say to someone that is overcoming any sort of tragedy is to have faith, because even though you're in a bad situation at that time, bad situations don't last. It always gets better. Try your best to stay positive and tell yourself you're strong, and you practice being strong, then you are strong.